And I believe I am live. So, we're talking about women of WWE. Not much really to say this time again. Flair, I guess I should get the negatives out the way first. Flair is back and apparently because I guess Lana is injured. So we're gonna bring back Lana because we can. Why? I don't know. Because they're not Lana, Charlotte Flair. Because there's not better, nobody else backstage is a better talent than Flair. I guess we have to have her back because she returned. She's doing stuff, and we have plans for her to do. And then her daddy backstage is watching too, so it's like, oh great, we get to, we get to have, she gets to have the best of both worlds. Her daddy's watching her, and she wins the title. I don't care. Nothing against the actual lady, nothing against actual Flair. I don't like her character. I don't like how WWE just forces her onto people. I don't like that. But yeah, I can already tell. Oh, we're gonna, since Lana is or whatever, we're gonna write her off so we can have Flair come back and upstage everyone, which she does. She decides to. Well, Vince decides to do that because she's his golden child. For why, I don't know. For what? Just because she's a Flair, I guess. I'm not even a fan of her dad. Like, I think he's overrated as well. I don't get, again, like, there's better people in the back to, pick from. And I forget who's all even on Raw. Totally forgot. Isn't Peyton Royce on Raw? Why couldn't you get her attacked? Well, I guess because she's with Lacey or whatever. I don't know, like somebody else. I'm pretty sure there's other women that could have been better partners. Even granted, you probably would have lost still, but better than Flair. She's nothing special. Even her moonsaults are lame. Sorry, I don't know how people. Oh, her moonsaults are out of this world. To each their own, I guess that's fine. But I'm not with that at all. It doesn't even look like it hurts anybody. Like, it looks like whenever she lands, like her elbow goes into somebody. I guess like she doesn't even land really on the person, but yet they supposed to be unconscious or whatever. But yeah, that match lackluster. Skip and pass. I hate really to know what happens tomorrow night. Already tell. Oh, we're gonna celebrate our title and tag. Oh, because I guess Flair she wins the Slammy Award or whatever now. Because now she's a tag champion as well, so she wins the award for that or whatever. Anyway, and let's get to The Fiend and Randy Orton. That match was pretty good. I will say it was decent, pretty interesting. The ending I didn't quite get. I still want to know how they. I do want to know, but then I don't want to know because it's cool. It was the image of it was, the visual of it was cool. But I'm like, how did they set Bray on fire? If whatever. I don't know. It seemed like in his body, it seemed like it was off or something. I mean, maybe I guess I'm thinking maybe he's a dummy, but I'm like, no, because it's live. I don't know. Anyway, it was cool how Randy sets him on fire, literally. And but yeah, they do that, and then it ends with Randy doing his pose or whatever, and then it's black, play fades to black. Decent ending. I was disappointed in no Alexa Bliss. She's not in it at all. She didn't show up at all. So I'm like, what's going on there? Why is Alexa Bliss missing? I don't understand. She was supposed to be part of this rivalry. I thought. I mean, they explained it away last week where, Bray was like, oh, you scared Alexa so bad she's not showing up for a while or something. Or she's off hiding. I'm like, what? Come on. Yeah, right. Maybe she wants to spend time with that guy or whatever she's engaged to. Fine. Ryan or whatever his name is. Fine, but I don't like how they just wrote her off, like, or just write her off, kind of lacklustery, or whatever. Anyway, that match was fine. The ending was a bit and then overall, with the way the story was being told. Also, let's get to Sasha Banks and Carmella, or Redmella as I call her. Or this time Cheetah Mella, I guess, or Mella Cheetah, or whatever, Carchila. Anyway, that match was fine as I expected. I didn't expect anything great. I know probably Sasha fans are gonna be, oh, it was amazing, and one of her best matches. I wouldn't say that, but she never has like a bad match or anything. But this one was just same with her Asuka match at Survivor Series, which just that one was okay. This one was just fine because I didn't mind certain spots of it, such as Carmella doing like her version of like the face buster or whatever. Oh, hey, what's up? Thank you for joining in on the chat. I'm just going over really the last match of the pay-per-view of Sasha and because really all I do is just talk about the women matches on these Talking Women of WWE, as you can see in the title, I guess. I didn't think the match was amazing. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I also have. If you can tell what that is up top, and whose glove that is. Brings you nightmares, I'll just say that. But yeah, I didn't mind. Oh, I hope you're having a good Christmas. Hope you have a safe and good Christmas. I didn't grow up with the old school WWF. I mean, I did on tape, like Kurt Angle, The Rock, but I was more of the NWO, Sting a lot, Goldberg a little bit, Hulk Hogan versus Goldberg. I'm more of I love the NWO. I thought they're untouchable. I know people want to they want to create these new factions with the Shield and what was the other, this new one? I forget now. But then again, they're forgettable. So what am I talking about? As far as male model wrestlers go, I like Drew Mac. I think he is. Well, I don't mind Drew McIntyre much. I know some people don't really care for him, and then others just love him. I don't know. Like, I never liked him. I never cared for him, but like his matches with Randy Orton were fine. I didn't watch his match with AJ Styles because I'm not. Again, I'm not a fan of. I'm not even a fan of AJ Styles really. Paige though, she's not bad, but at the same time, at least for me, my opinion of her. She's not bad, but she's not. I can't really get into her much. Like I like her. I liked her rivalry with AJ Lee, of course, because I'm an AJ Lee fan. But I wish she would come back. Has this new feature where if I try to correct it, it doesn't add spaces into. Oh, so it makes me look like I'm a. That's fine. I think as well. I hate Instagram because Instagram really doesn't let you edit your post after you post. At least Paige is hot. I mean, yeah, I do like goth chicks, so I like Nikki Cross a little bit, but then she takes me. I'm not gonna go into that because she's been gone for a while, so I'm not even gonna mention her in case she does come back tomorrow. Are you a fan of any other women wrestlers besides Paige? Because again, I don't hate Paige, but I do wonder what it would have been like if she hadn't got injured and then she was still wrestling like now. I wonder who she would be up against. I can see her maybe going toe to toe with Alexa Bliss. Not the one now, but back then. Stacy. I'm not familiar with her. Is she? I guess she is blonde. Stacy. She sounds from. I've probably seen her before on one of the old games. Maybe if she was in like 2000, early mid 2000s wrestling games, maybe I probably seen her. You're not a fan of Lita or Trish? Because I mean, they're fine. A lot of people claim they're like the foundation of women's wrestling. I didn't really grow up with them much. Really, I only know Lita from the Hardy, from Jeff, along with Edge and Kane. She was in the first. Oh, SmackDown. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. I haven't really played any of those games lately. I have 2006, 7, and 8 on PS2. I know I should get them on PS3 or whatever, but I'm an old school type person when it comes to gaming, so not really, to be fair. I'm more of a fan of. Then again, I can agree there. I mean, I like some of the content they put out back in the day versus now, where everything's all PG instead of more. I don't want to say adult, but I don't know. Like it had more edge to it. Edge. It had more edginess to it, I guess. Versus now, where Vince wants to. Oh yeah, yeah. I am thinking of. I am doing a stop motion animation um, series. It's not Transformers, but it will have Bumblebee in it at some point. I don't know when. I'm still trying to write a script, but yeah. Um, I was thinking about doing Transformer stop motion, but I'm not even a big fan of the actual franchise. I like some of the movies. Dean Ambrose is fine, I guess. I don't mind him. I never got into his whole. Whenever he gets punched, he rolls like between the ropes and then he launches himself back and then does like a clothesline onto somebody. I'm like, that takes me out of the match a little bit because he gets. I don't know. I mean, I know it's wrestling. People will say, "Oh, it's fake." I know that's blasphemy for anybody to admit. I like to try to pretend it's not, because then I can buy into stuff way more. Most of the stuff, anyway. Um, did you like? Well, did you watch TLC tonight or any wrestling lately? I know. Again, I don't understand. I don't know what happened with Alexa Bliss. Like they totally like, just gave her time off, I guess, because she's with that Ryan guy or whatever his name is. I think it's Ryan. Ryan. But that guy, I liked her way more with the Fiend. So it was like now he's not boring, but not as interesting to me now. And Sasha Banks versus Carmella or Cheetah Mella or just Cheetah. She wants to be part of the Cheetah Girls group. Sorry, she's not. There's only the four original. So Carmella needs to check her attire agent for better attire design because she's not cutting the Cheetah Girls group at all. But Sasha's gear I didn't mind. I do rather. I wonder what. Well, I think she should have mixed. She should change like her gear altogether. Like change it, make it way different than what we're used to seeing. I liked what she was wearing last Friday. It was all black and cool. Maybe the top can be different, but I didn't mind the bottoms. Anyway, and the boots she was wearing or whatever. But I'm too cheap for paper. Oh, cool. That's cool. I don't even own the network either. I just watch this on YouTube, really. Really, I get my results either on YouTube or sometimes Instagram, where it'll just I want to watch the mess, but then they'll ruin it because then the person will post a picture and it's like, oh, Sasha won, so it's like, oh. Then I'm kind of afraid to go to my feed and then see that. And then, whoa, I'm not surprised now that she won or lost. But yeah, that match overall was just fine. Well, how do I enjoy your? Well, how do I enjoy your content? One of very few who agree with my opinion about. Yeah, I mean, again, if people, I have no hostility towards people that like the movies at all. I'm not one of those people that is like, oh, you're wrong if you don't like this, or if you like this, you're terrible. I I try to go in with my own view and try to explain carefully why I like this or don't like this, and if people, you know. But there is I will say, I am thinking about doing the Friday the 13th movies at some point. I had plans to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so I will probably do those two franchises at some point. When, I don't know. I was gonna do Home Alone movies because it's Christmas and I need to do a holiday themed movie or video. Um, I do have a stop motion Vega and Goro little video special coming out, so if you are interested, yeah, I agree. Have no problem with it. Like movies too. People who see this, but fans have made that never I claim. Yeah, I mean, it's scary though, because like if you disagree with them, it's then they slander you and totally just badmouth you. But yeah, you don't have to worry about me ever doing that because I don't want to be one of those people at all. But where was I going? But yeah, I have a stop motion special with I don't know if you're familiar with Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, but I have Lego characters of Goro and Vega, and I'm doing that'll be out soon. Yeah, I love stop motion. I respect anybody who can truly do that. Lost. I mean, I'm just not toot my own horn because I can't. My animation is not good. It's not professional, but I practice and practice whatever I do. I don't have like the actual equipment to really do green screen and blue screen and all that stuff. But I just try to create somewhat sets that if I can, and try to make do with what I can. But yeah, that I'm having that video will be out tomorrow maybe, or I think the 22nd sometime. My Spider-Man 3 movie review is coming out on the 22nd sometime, so be looking forward to that. I guess this is now just an update video because I kind of went over all the stuff that with the women at the pay-per-view. I don't know what else really for Sasha. I mean, I guess I don't know who would really be a good. I had an idea for a stop motion movie, The Real Batman versus Superman. That'd probably be interesting. Do you like the Dark Knight? Do you like the Christopher Nolan Batman as well, or do you just prefer like the classic Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson? Do you like the Tim Burton Batman, or do you like the newer ones? I do. I was thinking about reviewing them at some point. Might just review them like sometime tomorrow or next week. I do have I also have a new channel, not channel, but intro to my to this channel. Except it's coming out next year. I scheduled it for next year to premiere or whatever, but on my Patreon it's there. So, and I'm still not sure how Patreon works. So, I have no Patreons at all. So I still like Batman Begins and The Dark Knight, but I don't like the yeah. That's a dangerous comment right there. You don't like The Dark Knight Rises? I mean, I respect that. I can't really say I like Begins. I thought it was boring. I mean, I get his origin, and it's showing him like training and stuff, but it's not even. I don't know. I need to watch that movie again. I like Scarecrow in it, but then he's made more of a wuss than most. And people want to complain about Batman and Robin. They totally punked the Scarecrow in the new movies. Just tasered by Katie Holmes. Even if I'm a big YouTuber, at someday I'm always going to state my honest opinion on that form is lost in movie. I agree. I wish most of these movie reviewers would actually not be afraid of backlash. And I mean, granted, I know it can possibly hurt their channel and their reputations. Oh, I'm unsubscribing to this person, but I don't know. I'm more with Rambo Rap for life. If state your actual opinion, don't follow the crowd, don't drink the Kool-Aid all the time. Some of the Kool-Aid's probably tasty, but I would say too much of it. You're just not. Then you're just under the spell and under the influence of millions. I don't even like that movie Midsummer. Opinions is what makes this world, and maybe you could change my. I don't. I don't want to try to do. I don't want to try to do that because I don't want to come off like forcing my view on movie. I mean, I'll state it right now. I like Howard the Duck way more than most of these Marvel movies made now. I'll say Howard the Duck is my favorite. It's my number one. I know. I'm pretty sure. I know Marvel probably disowns that movie, but yet they want to add him in Guardians in the Galaxy and post credit scene or whatever. But yet they want to disown whatever. I like Howard the Duck. I think it's a great movie. I think it's underrated. I think it's still holds up. The effects to me still hold up. Even the stop motion is awesome. Is cool. The look of the Overlord is cool. I gotta review Howard the Duck sometime. I really do. I love the music in it. Even the theme song of Howard with the cherry bombs. I haven't watched that movie in years. I remember most of what happens in it. Compared to other YouTubers that are either this movie sucks balls or it's a bad movie. I don't get how a talking duck, for one, who is not, and even the tone in that movie, I agree, is kind of off and on. Is this for kids or is this for adults? But then it's also got this romance thing between Beverly and Howard. But then there's a scene where they're joking. He's joking with her, but she's not joking with him. Then she kind of is, but he's put off by it a little bit. But then, all right, we're both adults, so that scene. Leah Thompson's a queen. Hidden Gem, and even her singing in that movie, I didn't mind. I like her voice. I wish most Marvel movies would have better soundtracks than what they put out now. It seems like they don't do that anymore. Movies nowadays don't care about the soundtracks. I was more disappointed with Suicide Squad's soundtrack. I like the movie, but then that soundtrack's horrible because it has Eminem and Rihanna and other people that I don't like or listen to. It's fine if other people like that type of music. I call it junk because It's not singing. It's not rap. It's just junk. It's auto tune. Or I miss big or scores in movies. I mean, it's amazing that video game composers are better. I like. I shouldn't really say I'm not into really video game scores, but I do like. There's a few. There's like maybe two or three I like. I like the. I don't know if you played the Bouncer. It's a beat 'em. What are they called? Beat 'em up type of games. It's the. I think it's the creator of Kingdom Hearts that made that game, and he got inspired to make Kingdom Hearts off the designed main character from that game. The ending song is cool. Is good. I like some song ballads. It's if you want to listen to it, it's called the ending. It's called the Bouncer. I don't know the name of the song though. Oh no, I mean the name of the song is "Love Is a Gift." I'm sorry. I don't know the name of the artist. I should say. For The Witcher, that guy sounds like. Then there's another. There's two other. I like Final. I don't really like the Final. I don't like Final Fantasy games really because I like RPG games somewhat, but then I don't because I always get lost in them because nobody tells me where to go, or they do, but I don't know how to get to certain places. So then I just quit the game. I'm bad at Dragon Age. I got stuck in the dwarf levels because I didn't know where to go. And nobody would tell me where to go or show me the way to go. Or they told me about. Um, but yeah, in Final Fantasy, I think it's 13-2. The ending song I like there is called the New World or A New World. That's a good song. And then the Crisis Core Final Fantasy prequel 7 game. It's a prequel to the Final Fantasy 7. But it's called Y, and that's a good song. Do you like anime? I should have asked you this before. Do you like anime? Because I love Naruto, as you can tell. I like Naruto Shippuden somewhat. I don't like all the filler. His fight with Pain was. I just watched that yesterday. I should do some I want to do anime reaction or commentaries, but I can't show footage really because then it'll just get blocked worldwide. I don't know how these other channels are able to show footage of anime. I have tried to get into some animes, but I just think the anime is really not. I mean, they're not really for everybody, I guess. So I don't really like. But I like action movies, but they have to have. I don't like the. I'm not really a big fan of John Wick, so I guess I'm not really an action fan. I don't really like the Transporter movies, Taken movies. I'm more of a horror fan. Somewhat I do like comedy. I'm not really a fan of black comedy with horror. Like I don't like that was a problem I had with Evil Dead 2, and they added so much humor that I didn't like. I still like the movie, but it has silly moments that are like I like how the first one was dark and it was serious. There was some little humor maybe, but it was dark humor, and I kind of like that. But the second one just like went over the moon. I know that the second one's revered as like the true movie or the best one of the whatever. And then they had Army of Darkness, which really the only thing I like in that movie is the stop motion, is the skeleton people. Oh, my favorite genre is the film genre is the Hollywood. What's that? Hollywood epic. I don't know what that is. Um, Maybe I'll do some reactions to. I was gonna do a reaction to Wonder Woman. Um, there was a clip. They've been releasing these clips of the movie, so maybe I'll do um, reaction videos to that. To one of them anyway. I think there's one where she's like at a mall or something. My thoughts on DC and Marvel. I don't like Winter Soldier. I don't like Doctor Strange. Granted, I didn't see it, but I'm not really a big fan of Doctor Strange. He was kind of useless in Infinity War, let alone the other movie when he came back. Iron Man is fine. The first Iron Man's fine. The second one's okay. I know a lot of people don't like the second one. I don't get why, because I thought it was somewhat okay. Wasn't bad. The third one is there. Not bad, but there in spot. It's like a PSD. Movies like Ben Hur. Oh, I get it now. I was never really a big fan of the Lord of the Rings, but I had them on. I used to buy. They used to sell them on tape many years ago down at Dollar General. I can just walk down to the street and the twin. What was it? The Twin Towers. I bought, and then I had a two-parter. What was it? Return of the King, I believe. I used to watch. I didn't know at the time that those were connected. Really, I thought they were. I mean, I did, but I didn't understand how they were structured. Because like the way Twin Towers ends, or Two Towers, or whatever it's called. Whenever that movie ends, is like, wait, what happens? And then I can't remember if what. How many Lord of the Ring movies are there, like originally? I know they have either the spin-offs or prequels or whatever with Destination something. But yeah, I wasn't never really a big fan of Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I have a favorite director. I can't really say that. I mean, I like their movies, but I wouldn't really say I like them as directors or writers. I mean, I guess maybe. Well, I was gonna say Don Mancini, but after what he did with Curse and Cult, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't really say I have a favorite director at all. Believe it or not, I have favorite movies, but maybe. Well, no, because he only made one good movie. I was gonna say Jordan Peele, but no. My favorite director is probably Victor Fleming. Every modern director owes something to it. Oh, I will say maybe. Oh, I can't even remember. Well, it wouldn't be my favorite, but I don't know. Like, he just came to mind. The guy that did the original Frankenstein, and I want to say he did Invisible Man. The original Invisible Man. I want to say, what is his name? I swear the guy that did the original Frankenstein also did the original James Whale. That okay. I believe he did the Invisible Man as well, the original one. But I would say he's a good one. I don't know why he just came to mind, but I mean those are classics, so maybe. Yeah, I know it wasn't. Isn't there a guy named Jack Pierce who did like the monster makeup back in the day? Oh, he did the second one. I do like how they have the same director for like the second or the sequels or whatever. I think that's cool. No, I do like some movies that do that. Seem like they have the same feel, but then they're able to change it somewhat. Oh, did you see the new Invisible Man with leading in the now? I think that's how you say his name. Leela now. The guy that did the Insidious movies. He did the new Invisible Man, even though it's not set as that for the Universal thing. I meant to review that. What if the Undertaker was cast as? Well, I don't know if I can see him in that role. I mean, maybe, I guess. I'm not even a big fan of him. I like his rivalry with Kane somewhat, but classic Kane, not suit and tie Kane. I don't know. Maybe if he, I did like his match with AJ Styles at WrestleMania. What was it, 36 or 37? Oh, well, I would say give it a try, give it a watch, because it is an interesting one. It's nothing like the original at all. It has again Invincible Guy, but the way it's done, it's not really. It's more of a slow burn. I will say that it's not like Hollow Man at all. Or I do like Hollow Man, but it's not like that really. I think you might like it. I think you might like it if you like slow burn. It's not really a horror film. Like it. I want to say it's more of a drama. It's more of a thriller drama. It's horror, but I don't know how to describe it. I know it's mainly thriller and drama elements. Um, I mean, I guess the horror would be the guy's invisible and he's attacking you. So there's some decent scenes in it that I liked. I guess I shouldn't spoil them. Well, I was not really a big fan of that. I think I didn't really grow up with, like, I knew of it. I think I saw it maybe once. I don't like the ending. I'm not really a big fan of downbeat ending. I know I get why, because he's the devil's spawn or whatever. But and even like the kid's performance in that movie's really good, but I don't know. And even the remake is terrible. Well, I wouldn't say also, because the original's not bad to me, but the remake is just a copy and paste. It's the same ending, I believe. Same storyline. They didn't try to do anything different with it. And then I hate other movies try to call themselves The Omen when they're blatantly copying and then they rip off the endings. Like, they don't even. Granted, if you want to try to give a homage to it, but don't do this whole. Oh, They call that a homage where they steal the ending of the original. I did not know that. Oh, my stomach hurts. I don't know. I think I drank too much ginger ale or something. This has to be like my longest live stream ever. Possibly. Maybe I'll do another live stream sometime. I don't know when. But yeah. Well, it was cool. I'm glad that you stopped in and hung out with me for a while. I have been watching your videos. Granted, I haven't really been commenting, but I've been liking them. But yeah, keep up your reviews and shout outs and um, thanks. I mean, you're like the only best. You're the best one on here that I have that actually. I mean, there's maybe Puppet Master that talks to me sometimes. Really, you and him are like the only two that I talk to. But yeah. Um, but yeah, I do have other reviews I'll get to. Not sure when. I was gonna do the Home Alone, the first 3 Home Alone movies, so be looking forward to that. Probably surprising opinions on that, at least mine. Um, but yeah, thanks for joining in, and I hope you have a safe Christmas and good Christmas. And anybody else who happened to be watching or didn't care to stay, or they just dropped in, I appreciate it. Next time, take care and peace and